Number 8.
The flower urchin, common in coral reefs around the Indo-Pacific from eastern Africa to Indonesia and the Cook Islands. This little urchin looks innocuous enough and could easily be likened to your grandmother's hydrangea. But don't be fooled, this little baby is known to be the most venomous sea urchin out there, and when disturbed, these little guys inject their venom through small flower-like stingers, causing severe pain, muscular paralysis, breathing problems, numbness and disorientation. Although human attacks are rare, if you do see one of these amazing creatures, it's best to keep your hands to yourself.
Number 7.
The sea snake. Growing up to 1.5 meters, the sea snake is really closely related to its land-dwelling cousin, except for its paddle-like tail and flattened body. Found throughout the warmer areas of the Indian and Pacific Oceans, the sea snake can take on a wide range of patterns and colours and possess potent venoms. Having lungs, the sea snake must surface regularly for breath, but it does possess another cool feature. It can absorb almost a quarter of its oxygen content through its skin, allowing it to take longer dives and stay out of harm's way. Bites are pretty rare but can be fatal if left untreated. Given it can take over 30 minutes for the venom to take hold, it's best to get medical attention if you think you might have been bitten.
Number 6.
The stonefish. Definitely not the prettiest of sea creatures, and also found throughout the Indo-Pacific region. The stonefish is no slouch when it comes to toxicity. It injects its potentially lethal venom through its sharp and menacing dorsal fin. Although rare, stings are most likely to occur when the fish is stepped on. Hence, living up to its name, they can camouflage their bodies to appear like a stone. And to make matters worse, they've been known to live out of water for up to 24 hours, making them a hazard even on beaches. One sting will cause excruciating pain, and although they're one of the most venomous fish, deaths rarely result, and the toxin treatment can range from hot water poured over the wound to anti-venom.
Number 5.
The lionfish. Also found in the Pacific, the lionfish should have to be one of the most distinguishable fish in the ocean. They can grow up to 1/2 meter and brandish large venomous spines. Touching any of the spines on this porcupine of the sea will leave you at best with extreme pain, nausea, fever, dizziness, and at very worst, possible death. But despite this, the lionfish is a really popular home aquarium fish. Just don't do a Lieutenant Frank, stick your hand in the tank, or a samurai pen for that matter.
Number 4.
The cone snail. Often found in the western Pacific and Indian Ocean, these proud-looking gastropods possess a lethal dose. Just one drop of venom is enough to kill over 20 people, and they use a harpoon-like gland that they shoot out towards their prey, instantly paralysing it. Fortunately, attacks on humans are rare, and normally happen when handled, but they have been known to have killed up to about 15 people at this point, and, right now, there's no anti-venom. So if you do see one of these unassuming but dazzling snails, don't be tempted to pick it up, just enjoy its awesomeness from a distance.
Number 3.
The blue-ringed octopus. Arguably one of the most dazzling creatures out there, but don't be lured in, as this little guy packs enough venom to kill over 20 adult humans. And to make matters worse, people often aren't even aware they've been stung until the effects of the venom take hold, often resulting in total body paralysis and sometimes even death. But the good news is, these guys are fairly docile, so they'll probably do the old skedaddle long before you see them. But if you are around long enough, you might see those brilliant blue rings flare up in a show of defence.
Number 2.
The box jellyfish. Distinguished by their cube-shaped bodies, these jellies are best to be avoided. Once again, found in the Indo-Pacific, these guys can grow up to 3 meters long, and unlike most of its cousins, the box jellyfish can move fast, covering up to 2 meters per second. And they've also been known to actively chase down their prey, using an array of 24 eyes located around its main body, or bell. Their transparent body makes them difficult to spot in water, making them even more effective hunters, and in worst cases, a single sting can result in death within 5 minutes, and they've caused at least 64 recorded deaths in Australia alone.
Number 1.
The Irukandji jellyfish. Closely related to the box jellyfish, but smaller and more venomous, these little creatures grow to about the size of your thumbnail, and are mostly found in the northern waters of Australia. But unlike the box jellyfish, which can kill in a matter of minutes, the Irukandji can take days for its full effects to take hold. Also, unlike most other jellyfish, which have stingers on their tentacles, the Irukandji has stingers on its bell as well, making it a really effective hunter. If you're unfortunate enough to get stung by one of these diminutive creatures, you can expect severe muscle cramps, burning skin, nausea, vomiting, along with a bunch of other nasty side effects. Of course, a really bad sting could be fatal, making the Irukandji our number 1 most venomous creature in the sea.